DMD, Dr. Britt Baker. The current AEW Women's World Champion has been on a rise since she debuted for All Elite Wrestling, most certainly since her heel turn. Here at Ace of Wrestling, we will take a look at her wrestling career from the independent times to her title win at Double or Nothing.
The doctor will see you now.
Let's start with some of her life outside of wrestling. Her real name is Brittany Baker. She was born on April 23, 1991 in Wayne, Pennsylvania, United States. She studied behavioral medicine with a specialization in human development and family studies. In 2018, she graduated in dental medicine in Pittsburgh University, Pennsylvania. She's an actual dentist not only in her character, her job place is in Orlando, Florida. Lastly, Baker is in a relationship with another wrestler, Austin Jenkins, mostly known as Adam Cole from WWE NXT. Now let's start with her wrestling career. Brittany began her training in 2014 at the International Wrestling Cartel in South Hills, Pennsylvania. She made her in-ring debut in 2015, teaming up with Andrew Palace in a mixed tag team match against Dylan Bostic and Raya Lynn. Baker and Palace picked up the win that day. On December 10, 2016, IWC set up a fatal four-way elimination match to determine the first ever IWC Women's Champion. The participants were April Serra, Marty Bell, Sonja Strong, and Britt Baker, with Baker picking up the title that day and becoming the first ever IWC Women's Champion. During that time, she had a little appearance in WWE, an episode of Raw where she was squashed by Nia Jax. She kept working with IWC, losing the title on July 22, 2017, and didn't find any defense for this reign, only her loss against Lou Fisto. Baker won back the belt from her in October 14, 2017. For this reign, I found two successful defenses against Lufisto and Ryan, and the other one against Mercedes Martinez. She dropped the belt a year later to Katie Arquette. In November 17, she made an appearance on Ring of Honor in a match against the current Impact Knockouts champion, Deonna Purrazzo. She made her return to WWE in the Mae Young Classic 2018 in a dark match against Tesha Price. However, she did have a televised match against Shayna Baszler in October 2018, another squash. Baker's first big match was at the pay-per-view held by Cody Rhodes and the Young Bucks, All In. She competed in a fatal four-way match against Madison Rayne, Chelsea Green, and Tessa Blanchard. The Diamond came up on top that day. She kept having random appearances in Ring of Honor, even getting a title match against Kelly Klein, which she lost. We know the story. Tony Khan with some other wrestlers found All Elite Wrestling in January 1st, 2019. Baker was one of the first signs for AEW. She made her in-ring debut at Double or Nothing 2019 in a fatal four-way match facing off Awesome Khan, Nyla Rose, and Kaylee Ray. Her first title match in AEW came in an episode of Dynamite, a match against Rio. The champion retained that day. Her second chance was also against Rio, but this time was a fatal four-way match involving Hikaru Shida and Nyla Rose. Rio also retained that day. We get to 2018 and the year is the turning point in her career. After turning heel in a Dynamite episode bringing the DMD character, on May 20, Baker suffered an injury after Chris Stanlander and Hikaru Shida dropped Nyla Rose onto her. Luckily, she managed to showcase as a wheelchair role model gimmick. She returned to the ring in August, starting a feud with Big Swole, and in December, her famous feud against Thunder Rosa began. They had two matches, the first one at Beach Break, where Baker won, and a non-sanctioned match at St. Patrick's Day. Rosa won this match Wrestling journalist Dave Mercer gave this match a 4.75 star rating, being Britt's highest-rated match ever. From then on, Britt began to pick single wins in Dynamite, Dark, and Elevation until she was the number one contender in the rankings for Hikaru's Shida title. That led to a match in Double or Nothing where Britt finally won the belt. There's still more to come for her. She's only 30 years old and her work as here has been fantastic. She's getting better in the ring and at promos, and she's one of the perfect examples of WWE wasting talent with squash matches due to their physical attribute and not in-ring talent. We wish her good luck in the future and hopefully she can become a legend one day. That should be all for Britt Baker's Wrestling Timeline.